All right, we are going to get to the point of making chamfers here. So I'm going to turn all the legs off except for one. And all the supports and all the aprons. And my next step is I'm going to do the chamfer at the top. The top chamfer happens on these two edges that are the same as the mortises. So I'm going to make the mortises face directly at me. And I'm going to hit cool new tool, chamfer. And I'm going to pick, this comes in the two edges that I want to chamfer. And the type that I want to do is called to distance. So this distance I want to pull back a little ways. And this distance I don't want to come back quite as far. And the distances of those, the first one that I'm pulling back further is 1.25. So that's 1.25 inches. So that means there's going to be this little 1/4 inch peak up here, which is really cool. And the distance down is 3/8. It's that 3/8 that we were doing before. And we're going to hit OK. And if I look at this, now it's got a nice little chamfer and taper on these two edges. All right. Now we got to do the taper on the back of the leg. So these two mortise faces have to stay flat and the back of the leg gets tapered. So I go over in my view cube. If I'm in home view, I get it so I can see the mortises, and then I tip on that bottom piece of the cube over there. So now I can see these two back lines, not these two front lines, these two back lines. So I'm going to go modify, chamfer, grab those two back lines, and this one here is going to tip in, and this one here is going to go way up. So going up, that's 23 inches, and going in, that's 3/4. So I can see it over here. If I grab this little bar, I can grab that around. So 3/4, so 3/4, and I hit enter. And now I have the back edge tapered and I have the front edge tapered. And now we have those completed and the chamfers on the legs are done. The other spot we need to put a chamfer is right on the bottom of the top. So we're going to put a chamfer on this edge here going all the way around. So we're going to go modify chamfer. Instead of to distance, we're going to go equal distance. And the edges, I'm going to click all 4 bottom edges. You got to be careful because you can accidentally click a top edge. I just want to do all 4 bottom edges. Again, if I didn't click right, I can hit X right there, and I can click all 4 bottom edges again. The distance on this is 5/8 because we want to leave a little bit flat right here just for a decorative edge, and then it's going to taper underneath. So if I look at this from the front, I should see the back edge tapered and this front edge nice and straight. Underneath tapered here, and this tapered in. If I look at it from the right, same deal. Back edge here tapered, the inner edge is straight, and a taper right there. And we are done designing. You did a great job sticking with it. You did a great job learning a bunch about Fusion 360 or Fusion and learning how to create a project in Fusion. Our next steps are to do the programming.